Okay, well, these are my settings right now. Yeah, so recording LUT, this is built in, Rec 709. There's other ones, D-Log, HLG, and Look. I think by default, Look is enabled. Let me up the ISO here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to put it back to what I have it at, Rec 709. That's what I work with. But yeah, I just do LT because it's plenty of detail. The rest of these, well, first off, for the ProRes RAW, you got to have a license from Apple. The rest take up a lot of storage. I have a 2 terabyte drive in here right now, and that gives me, well, I have a little bit of footage in there, but about 100 minutes reliably of recording. Yeah. Well, let's go outside. So first off, I'm trying to do this one-handed, which is kind of tough. This is what it looks like on the phone right now. That's how dark it is, just for reference. So I'll put this down, and I'll do my best to get these settings in video here. Okay. So first off, auto white balance. Of course, it's not going to focus naturally. We're going to drop it down to f2.8, ISO 12,800. Shutter will drop that down to 60. And that's what we're looking at. I mean, it's not bad. Looks pretty good. So, I'll get a little bit of video recorded for this, so we're recording. Okay? So I'll just kind of go around. This is f2.8. This is f2.8. I'll hold it still so you can see the noise. I'll go this direction. It's quite a bit darker this way. Good to go. Okay. That is that. If I do H.264, it is going to drop. That is that. If I do H.264, it is going to drop, but that's because H.264 is encoded. It's not raw data. So let's go ahead and try that. The other thing is, when you're doing H.264, you're not recording at 6K resolution, you're recording at 4K. So if we drop that down to H.264, you get a warning saying, hey, 48 FPS, 4K resolution, confirm. If I go to resolution, you'll see 4K and 2K are your only options now. Image full frame, sensor, you cannot change it to, oh sorry, you can do 60, my bad, or, oh, that switches it back to that, so. I wonder if we can get it, oh yeah, there we go. So you can do 4K resolution, but it's the cinematic ultra-wide. It's not 16:9 aspect ratio, so it's not standard widescreen, just a heads up. So, let's try that and see what it does here. I've never actually done this. But same settings, nothing's changed. And here we go. So, nothing's changed. And here we go. So, this is this angle. I'll keep it still. 12,800 ISO, 2.8 aperture, 1/60th. I'll go back to this direction so you can see. Obviously in the monitor here I really can't tell a difference. It's a nice image sensor. So let me up the aperture in case you want to shoot at say f8 or something like that. This is what f8 looks like, 12,800 ISO, f8 shutter, f8 aperture, 1/25th shutter, and 24 frames a second. Swing it over this way. Honestly, from the monitor, it still looks pretty good. Yeah. So we'll just do a little walk across the street because why not? have the Z-axis enabled right now. Get home here and see what it's like. We are at 12,800 ISO, 2.8 aperture, and 60 frames a second, 1/60th shutter speed. Auto white balance. The LT lowest size H.264. Okay, so this isn't an apples to apples comparison, but I've moved this to 28 millimeters, the max that it can zoom, and this is a 50 mil prime lens. It's a Sony a7S III. I'll be doing that at f2.8 and f1.2 that it goes down to, just to give an idea. I will sit in the chair, turn the light off, and illuminate my face with only the monitor's light to give you an idea. But this is how far away it is. So, and I'll leave the phone on so you can see a comparison. 60th shutter speed, just to give you an idea. I'll turn it to this side. I'll do a little bit of motion too, so you can see if there's like kind of motion blur you can expect. 12,800 ISO, 1/60th shutter speed, just to give you an idea. I'll turn it to the side. I'll do a little bit of motion too, so you can see if there's like kind of motion blur you can expect, stuff like that. I'll do another little turn here, and another turn. Okay, and this is f2.8 on the Ronin. Hopefully this is usable for you, but yeah. God, my hands are shaking. So this is aperture f1.2.8, 12,800 ISO, 1/60th shutter speed, just to give you an idea. I'll turn it to the side. I'll do a little bit of motion too, so you can see if there's like kind of motion blur you can expect, stuff like that. I'll do another little turn here, and another turn, and another. Okay, so here we go. This is f2.8 on the Sony, to give you an idea. Okay. I'll switch it to 1.2 now. And this is 1.2. Test, 1, 2.